after quite a while of running around, we finally got all of the handful of votes. We still need the defiers, smugglers and so on, so might as well continue killing the guys here. Benny is a named enemy, so be careful with him. The breaking line of sight to the outside. Okay, this guy costs a little bit more mana than than a usual fight would cost. Finished him. And I think we're just going to stat food here. Good, very good. So there's still a pocket watch somewhere here. I think it was in the closet. Benny was the one stealing it. There we go.
I need to get closer.
We're using line of sight in order to get back out. Let's not stay for too long. Don't want to overstay my welcome here. Specifically with Defias trappers and Benny, who could theoretically respawn. Very good. So we're going to continue fighting the Defias forces. Couple more bandanas. And I think I got quite a few quests to trade in. Might as well make our way all the way over here and here. But before we do that, Nulls. Did someone AoE this camp? Why is it so barren? Good. Anyways, let's trade in the quests, get some Nulls if we can. Apparently the hunter is on the exact same quest at the moment. And I'm sure we're going to get a Murloc quest in just a second. Oh no, we already have it. Westfall Stew is what it's called. So might as well kill some Murlocs, why not? So Murlocs with ranged character classes are already a bit of a challenge due to the ads. With melee classes, it's gonna be worse. So I'm fully prepared to have a couple of runners here and there that will add. Good. Luckily for us, the eyes are dropping very well. And also luckily for us, we got a potion. I definitely noticed the absence with this character. My mage was alchemist. With this character, I noticed the absence of the alchemical compounds, specifically hit point potions. So that's a bit of a shortcoming as a self-found character. But yeah, I mean, we can heal ourselves, so it's not the end of the world. I definitely should mine some more iron, which I will do here and there. And I hope that we can then get some extra gadgets. Typically the grenades will turn out to be quite helpful.
Spell isn't ready yet.
Wow. Another paladin just died. Yeah, so the grenades will be helpful. I got, I would say, 30 odd copper ore, which is a decent starting point. So that might be good enough. These guys here do have the chance. Oh wow, no. 3? Hell no. Alright, they are definitely following us quite well. Time for us to heal. And get these guys down. Luckily the paladin is strong by himself, so when we are at full mana we can take on 3 even leveled characters. But yeah, I prefer not to do that. Alright, let me just farm the remaining murlocs and hopefully that's less eventful. And hopefully we're going to get the remaining eyes that we need. And I'll fast forward it for you. After we successfully have gotten down the Murlocs, it's time to help a couple of other adventurers with their null problem. We're not the only one. And, we need 8 paws here. Luckily all of the other quests are done, so I suppose what we're doing is we're trading in here. We're trading in here and here. And then I'll take the rest of the Defias Brotherhood and the Nulls. So, let's start with a couple of quest trade-ins. Number 1.
Good day to you.
We got the Pocket Watch.
Have a good one.
And that gets us even higher. Good. Spiritual Focus. All the way, 14% chance at the moment to not get interrupted.
Safe travels.
Which is great.
Have a good one.
We got a 4-slot backpack. Oh, that's cute. Unfortunately, these guys are not vendors. Would get a little bit of bread here. Is that better than what we're currently having? No, we have the kebabs. We have the kebabs, so I might as well destroy the bread. Just keep a little bit of room free. If we were a rogue, we could nicely wear the Defias suit, but that is not the case. No. Let's trade in the rest. That should thin out our inventory substantially. Got some ice cold milk. I bought some myself, so we're now at enough water or drinks to sustain us even through a dungeon. Having more than 1 stack isn't bad.
Be careful.
Leather or cloth. I think none of that will be really good, so we're taking the one that is more expensive at a merchant.
Hey there. See you around. Farewell.
Salma gets her stew.
Safe travels.
And we have a
Hello.
problem with
Be
our
careful.
room.
Have a good one.
We still have a problem with our room. Let's get that 4-slot backpack out of
Well
the way.
met. Farewell. See you around.
Cool. War tasks. And let's see.
Be careful.
Inventory is
Okay. Let me clean up some inventory, and the way that we're going to go about that is I will just skill cooking. Good. Let's
Need help?
try this again.
Safe travels.
I can't use that.
We're not a good enough cook to learn that recipe. But yeah, thank you so much, Selma. That is helpful. I think I need a merchant once again, just so that we can unload all of the inventory. Then from there, we can always go all the way to the west, and that should be fine. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Good, let's trade in. Alright, time for us to clear out the Defias camps here whilst we're going to the Knolls. I traded everything in. And we even got more ice cold milk. That is funny. Getting so much drinks for mana regeneration, and we're never really fully out of mana. But that's okay. I'll keep that, I suppose, for the first dungeon. As for the Defias Brotherhood, we got almost everything. A couple of trappers are left, and the bandanas. Very good. So we're making our way further to the Knolls over here. And I think then on our way back we can still kill the Defias trappers. Alright, so after getting all of the Knolls and the remaining Defias, we finally can trade in our quests. So for starters, red bandanas. I like the cloak, that's a good one, but I also like the
go with honor, friend.
The boots here, which is even a little bit better. 3 stamina goes a long way. I'm opting to go for quote-unquote the eagle gear, so that's plus stamina plus intelligence, both incredibly good stats for the paladin. And let's see if we can get them together. So, quest number 2, People's Militia.
What can I do?
Number 3, Null Pause. Ah, perfect. Great.
See you around.
Upgrade on the belt. That's a lot of armor, extra armor that we are getting.
What can I do for you?
Let's keep most of that stuff. Very good. I also found my first mana potion, which should go a long way when we really need it.
Safe travel.
So for now, that's good. All we need to do now is Defias Looters and Pillagers. So that's a level 14 quest. Should be right around our capabilities here. Very nice. Anything else that we can do? I think that's pretty much it in Westfall. People's Militia and Defias Brotherhood, which would send us to Duskwood. But there, we're not going there yet. We're going back to Loch Moran next up. But only after we finish the quests here. So Defias Pillagers are the next ones. Then we're finishing that up. And I would suggest with the money we're hopefully level 16, then we're going to buy new skills. And we should get some engineering gimmicks. So far we haven't really started any engineering, did we? No, we're still very much at 1 out of 75. So that needs to change. We're going to do that. Good, off we go. We're ready for the pillagers. I would say it's going to be a bit more dangerous because these guys do have magic attacks and I have only one way of interrupting that, which is stun. They're hitting for almost 100 men. They're the second deadliest enemies here, so we gotta be really careful. Don't want to pull more than one of these guys, elsewise that's going to suck. And defies looters. Okay, well, see, this here is a perfect opportunity where you would want to have a partner. I'm just going to use line of sight here. Ah, okay, very good. So that works, which means that they became much less dangerous because all of a sudden I can line of sight all of their attacks. Problem is their little frost shield makes it quite difficult for us.
Let's still be shouting. Can't cast that. Let's still be charging. Let's be this ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Okay, 3 good line of sights, so that's why the pillager almost 0 damage.
That spell isn't ready yet.
No, that's not line of sight. He's positioned well there.
That spell isn't ready
Yeah, you can see the moment that we're not very careful, they are hurting like a lot. Alright, let me fast forward a little bit and just grind enough of them down. Alright, after killing quite a few of them, I think I found my rhythm. The most important part is not to pull multiples. This, by the way, is the start of the underground area, which then leads to the first real dungeon. Dead mines, that is. We're a little bit too low for that yet. So yeah, our idea specifically with the Defias pillagers is to use line of sight and get them that way. The looters are okay, I mean they disarm, which is sort of annoying, but it's not really that bad. At some point you get your weapon back and that's usually the time when the looter gets a big fat smack with the hammer on the head. But yeah, the Defias pillagers are a different breed. They are dangerous, like almost 100 hit points worth of damage with a fireball. That is some serious stuff. Some named or elite enemy just showed up. Yeah, we're not going to go in there. That's 2 pillagers. We got one over here, pretty much in broad daylight, and you can see just how bad that goes. The frost armor makes the melee attack not very efficient. Is that guy starting a quest? I have to wonder. My unit scan all of a sudden went complete ballistic, which it only does if something really important happens.
Too far away.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, there you can use message, and if you're a rogue, you can. I don't know. I remember kind of a hidden merchant, but I might be completely wrong here. Seems to have been for a different quest. Anyways, let me finish the pillagers, and then we'll trade in the quest. All right, just got our level up, and we're continuing in uninterrupted heal casting, which is likely going to save our life.
We need to get closer. Can't cast that yet.
So, just a few more looters, and we should be good to go. Alright, that's the last looter. And we can finally go back. I think there is still a follow-up, and the unsent letter is potentially what the messenger is about. And if I'm not mistaken, there was some hidden merchant, and yeah, but we'll go through that once we're actually going to the dungeon. Level 22 is a little bit higher than what we can do at the moment. There's also Captain Center's Hidden Treasure, which is a drop quest, but that just didn't drop. It's okay. It's really whatever. At this point, we're level 16, time for new skills, I would say. Also, Danmorak is waiting for us. There are definitely a few more quests for us there. And we should check that out. We're, I think, a little bit too low for the first dungeon. We could do the stockades, but I think that's higher than Dead Mines, so I will just continue until Dead Mines and use that as our first dungeon. Until then, though, we have two areas to level. One is this here, and one would be Danmorak, and I think we're just going back and forth, back and forth. Theoretically, we could also go to the Barrens. I mean, that is an option, but
Need help?
it would mean we need to switch continents.
Go with honor, friend.
Good. The Highwayman, all of this is inside of the actual mines, which I think we're going to do, but not right now. Next thing on our agenda should be not only to get rid of all of that stuff, but to do a little bit engineering and also to get our skills. So let me do that behind the scenes. Alright, we landed back in Dunmorgon. I have gone through a couple of just housekeeping items. For starters, we got a second aura, Retribution aura, which is so and so for what we're trying to do. It's an okay aura for a Retribution Paladin. Secondly, we have cleared up our backspace and we're now ready to take on a couple new challenges. Thirdly, got myself wool bandages and anti-venom in case it matters. Anti-venom not so important for Paladin because I do have the nice little cleanse, which will help us big time. Plus I do have stone form, so all of that is good. As for engineering, I would say a little bit on the low side because we are not having enough material, so I don't want to start crafting grenades and then regret it. We need to earn a bit more copper. Looking at the length of the video, I think I'll cut it here, and we're going to start right here with the next episode. I would thank you all for joining, and we're going to play some more hardcore World of Warcraft in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.